What's up guys, Emus here, bringing us my first ever Q&A and probably my last Q&A to be honest. But regardless of that, I basically asked my friends to send in questions for me to be able to answer so I can be able to make this video. So there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be repeated because some send in multiple questions, but maybe in the future I can ask or get my questions from somewhere else other than my friends. But for this video, we're going to be answering questions, or I'll be answering questions from my friends. And the gameplay in the background, which I don't know if in a Q&A if the gameplay matters, but it's NES Online from Nintendo Switch online service, and it's just me destroying my friend CB. So enjoy the gameplay if you can even see it. Hopefully the questions don't take up too much room, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I'll try to answer these questions as best as I can, because some of these questions I don't even think should be even posted on YouTube. But anyways, we're gonna get started with the first question coming in from Jen, and they said, why are you like this? Why am I like what? Like, why am I like Keanu Reeves? Because I get it done. Yeah, I get it. Okay, anyways. Why am I like this? Basically, what they're probably referring to is why am I like weird or annoying, or I don't even know, like what, like in what way are you referring to? But if you're referring to why I'm like portray somebody that I'm not, and there's a question later on that I could probably explain this better, but basically the reason why I like, I guess, make quote unquote characters or do stuff that's like a normal person wouldn't do is because it pisses them off. Like, it pisses them off. And when I know someone, like, and I'm close to someone and I get past that like being nice stage, and I know they can take jokes and they can get annoyed, but it's not like in harmful ways, I tend to be even more annoying than I am, and I tend to be even more weird than I am already to piss them off. So Jen, if you're referring to the things that I do, it's mainly because it pisses you guys off, and it's easy to get a reaction out of it. So if that's the answer you're looking for, then I don't know exactly like what you're referring to is why am I like what? Like, why am I, the greatest of all time? Why am I the best Donkey Kong on Smash? Like, I don't know what exactly you're referring to, but hopefully I answered your question. Moving on with the second question, Jackie asks, what's Ligma? I'm just gonna skip this question because it is 2019, and Jackie for some reason thinks it's like May of 2018. The next question comes in from colon3C. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Is circumcision good or bad? It depends. If you see it as something good or something bad, do you think parents should have the right to take away a kid's little hat? Then it's bad. But some people may argue that it's not bad. Do I think it's good or bad? I don't know. Probably in between, definitely, because probably in between. Next question coming in from Pingu. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. He says, would you say the Trump administration has done a good job so far? Catering wise, yes, they've done an amazing job catering. I mean, recently they were able to supply a team with fast food, which is every athlete's dream, is to be rewarded with fast food. So again, coming in with colon3C, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I think you're trying to make a face with your name. I don't know exactly what you're trying to do there, but anyways, they ask, are you pro-life or pro-choice? I mean, I think all life is good, and I think that we should cherish each other's lives and the lives of ourselves, and maybe be forgiving at times, especially to someone who has made poor choices. Pingu asks, is incest bad? Ask Fat Cat if it's bad. The face says, thoughts on dog breeding. I think dog breeding, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Puppy mills are absolutely garbage and should be banned, to be honest. But personally, my two dogs came from a dog breeder. We knew them kind of, not really personally, but we knew them, and we got our dogs from a dog breeder. And I love my dogs to death, But do I think it's a good idea for dog breeding? I don't know. I looking at it now, maybe in the future when I have my own family and I look to get a dog, I'll probably adopt. I think adopting dogs are better, are a better option definitely than to go for a dog breeder or puppy mills. Puppy mills are absolutely awful and inhumane in my opinion. So Pingu asks, should we sterilize all pugs? I don't know. I think they've already been sterilized. I don't see that many people asking for pickup games. Maybe on dodgeball or in basketball, like at recess. But in terms of like online gaming, I don't think anyone asks for pickup games anymore. So I think it's already been done. Moving on, is gender binary real? I mean, if it might be real because, I mean, computers have their own binary language, so why can't gender have their own language, right? What would the gender binary be? MF, like MFF, MMFF, just like computer binary is 001001 or something like that, just as an example. So who knows? It could already be real. Maybe you should actually research it. Pingu asks, what is the best way to define gender? The best way to define gender is this.
Only trying to protect my daughter.
Daughter? Does that mean you're a girl? Yep, thought so. You're a girl, all right.
And then Pingu also asks, how do you feel about the indictments that have so far been produced by the investigation in Russia's coalition? Faye says, thoughts on capitalism and communism? Yes. And then Pingu says, do you acknowledge that business have no economic incentive to prevent global warming and thus the government needs to step in to do something about it? Yes, I actually do acknowledge that businesses don't care about the environment. And yes, I do agree that the government needs to step in. But right now, America is facing a lot. Al-Qaeda, global warming, sex predators, mercury poisoning. But we're American. We're not giving up. So I'm pretty sure the government will step in at some point to prevent global warming. Jackie says, is gender pay gap real? I'm pretty sure Gap employees get paid regardless if they're male or female. So yes. And CB the Time Wizard says, did you steal your name from the popular sniper? Okay, so this is kind of like a thing within my group of friends or online friends. Is there's someone back in Modern Warfare 2 who used to do montages with the name Emusa, and did I steal my name from him? I don't know, because I wasn't even the one who created my name. Alright, like I did not come up with the name Emusa, so I have no idea where it came from. It happened back in 2011, so I would say no, I did not steal my name. And then Faye says, to what extent should we be allowed to test on animals and humans? I took a psychology class, so animals and humans have rights in terms of testing. So obviously just stuff that's inhumane. And like that for humans, obviously you don't want to break their rights, you don't want to harm them, you don't want to do like stuff without their consent. And if you test them, they have the right to remain anonymous. For animals, they kind of have the similar rights, but yet animals are treated probably harsher than humans. But animals do have their own rights. You can probably look that up, but I would say like animals and humans, to a certain extent, they shouldn't be like, okay, obviously they shouldn't be harmed, they shouldn't be, stripped from their rights. I mean, if animals do have rights, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they probably do, right? Just stuff that's like inhumane, but it's people do the worst sometimes. So if it like just doesn't go too far and it's safe for both humans and animals and it doesn't harm them in any way, I think that's what the extent should be in a testing environment. CB the Time Words, it says, or he doesn't say anything, he just posted this picture. I gotta pee in her mouth or divorce? I'd say divorce. Nikki says, why are you talking to us, or why are you taking to us like we're your subs? Jackie says, why do you have a personality disorder? So I kind of answered this in the first question. Not really, but I'll expand on what I was talking about in the first question with this one. So do I have a personality disorder? Do I have a personality disorder? No. Like I said, I only do this or I put on characters to piss you guys off. It's literally the only reason why. I don't actually see myself as an anime character. I don't see myself as anything more. I see myself as who I am. So I don't have a personality disorder. And if you think I do, you should probably research it, because personality disorders come in a lot of different ways. And I'm never self-diagnose yourself, but literally I don't match up with any of the symptoms or stuff that goes with personality disorder. So no, I do not have one. And Jackie says, do turtles spawn with a shell? Yes. And then lastly, the final question is, when the video coming?